court of law of having used their business for illegal activity, the business owner will then be summoned to come before a panel in Blaine County to address what will become of their business. This panel will include the mayor of Blaine County, one justice or judge, and the current sheriff. The business owner will have the opportunity to plead their case to the panel, and the panel reserves the right to administer probations, fines, or seizures, if any, that they see fit. In those panels, I think that what businesses do, and if they do end up doing criminal activity with their business and they're found guilty in court, all things are situational and they should be reviewed as such instead of having a very like staple, you get a fine for XYZ things. How do people feel about this? Pretty much, plead your case.
Yeah, we hate it.
Challenge.
No, we hate it.
Yay.
You get to argue why your business is adding more to the state than whatever it is that you negatively did with it.
Wait, so what'd she say? Felons can't have businesses?
Yes, Hazel.
Or violent misdemeanors.
I have a question on the
what'd you say?
fact of the matter when you said the business
Violent
proposal.
misdemeanors and felons.
Business proposals that you said that you have to own a business in Blaine County, but what happens if all the property currently is bought up? Would that stop you from
that is
currently
something
owning?
else I want to address. So I know that business properties, or as I like to call them, commercial properties, so but anything that's not housing or a warehouse, essentially.
Did you say felons can't own businesses?
Correct.
Why?
Why would they?
Because the point of going to jail is to rehabilitate and put them back into society so they can give back to society and be of purpose.
And if they are dedicated to that, then they will go get the proper expungement to do so.
Why shouldn't a felon be able to run a business?
Why can't a felon who's actually trying to change their
Andi
life
Jones,
around
we're
go
like
down and get an
Andy
expungement?
Because maybe they're very expensive. And if they have the ability to create a business that would give back to the city, why wouldn't you allow that?
That sounds like a them problem if they aren't willing to spend the money on the proper steps that they need to take to get there.
Do you know how much it costs to do that?
You live in the north, Mr. K.
Yeah, I do. Sandy Shores, I own a property.
Well, these are going to be the guidelines.
Damn, you suck.
That's okay.
So you are going to continue what the city has in place currently, which failed and caused issues within the city, and you're going to keep that same shit in place? It obviously didn't work before and caused issues. There's no businesses, and a lot of people with great businesses, you know, they may have some things on their records. They may be felons, but they have a lot to give to the city and a lot of good ideas that could give back. I think you're putting the city at a great deficit by not allowing that. And I think you're actually hurting.
Anything to the city. I'm running Blaine County.
Well, that's what I mean. We don't have to play semantics here on words. You know what I mean? You're hurting Blaine County by stopping them from being able to do that.
I'm hurting Blaine County.
Yeah, what up, Tom?
That's an interesting take. That being said, back to what I was saying.
I knew she was gonna be a shit
I know that we
mayor.
don't have many options for buildings up here, and that most of them.
That's exactly what we don't need. Someone like Andi Jones with this shit. This is the exact issue of the server of stopping people from doing shit and limiting RP.
Live and operate in the north. On how you guys feel if we were to say. Put a limitation on that. So say that anybody who purchases a commercial property up north only to flip, or not for a business with a business approval from the mayor's office, will not be able to purchase those buildings.
She's a communist. She
Andi
doesn't
Jones
believe in
is
the free market,
banning felons
everyone.
from owning businesses up here.
Any legitimate opinions?
Another dog shit mayor.
Of course, man.
Is that you?
Yo, who in here is a felon? Just curious.
Me.
I think a lot of people here are.
Of course you are.
Sorry, can you speak? I can't hear you up very well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sorry,
This is who y'all voted for.
Take a huge capital
I voted for Bobby Charles.